What if I told you that within you lies an ancient force so potent, so profound, that once awakened, it can shatter the illusions of ordinary life and open doorways to realms beyond comprehension? A power revered by sages, feared by the uninitiated, and misunderstood by many. This is the mystery of Kundalini, the primordial energy that has been spoken of in whispers, veiled in allegories, and encoded in sacred texts for thousands of years. But what is Kundalini really? Is it merely symbolic, a metaphor for spiritual growth? Or is it a literal force, a cosmic energy sleeping at the base of your spine, coiled 3.5 times, waiting for the moment of awakening? In ancient tantric traditions, the awakening of Kundalini was considered the final alchemical secret, the transmutation of human consciousness into divine awareness. But here's what few dare to say: Kundalini is not just a path of bliss, it is a path of fire, of chaos and transformation. An awakening that can dissolve your very sense of self. Tonight, we will not merely talk of Kundalini in the language of modern yoga studios. We will journey into its hidden truth, where ancient masters walked between worlds, where the serpent rises not just through chakras, but through layers of karmic entanglement, burning all impurities in its path, where bliss is only the aftermath of surviving the storm, either storm. Are you ready to awaken the serpent within, or at least to understand what it truly means to do so? If so, prepare yourself, because once the veil is lifted, it can never be drawn again. Let us begin. What is Kundalini really? Ancient origins and hidden teachings. The word Kundalini comes from the Sanskrit kundal, meaning coiled, and energy, a force of unimaginable potential, said to rest dormant at the base of the spine, within the Muladhara chakra. But this is only the surface. Ancient Indian scriptures such as the Shiva Samhita, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, and Tantra texts speak of Kundalini as the primordial cosmic energy, Shakti herself, waiting to reunite with her consort Shiva, the supreme consciousness at the crown. Yet beyond mythological storytelling lies encoded truth. Kundalini is the bridge between matter and spirit. When dormant, she governs instinct, survival, and the unconscious layers of your psyche. But when awakened, she rises like a serpent, piercing through chakras, dissolving karmic knots, and expanding your consciousness beyond the limitations of the physical. In ancient Egypt, similar symbolism appears in the uraeus, the serpent rising on the pharaoh's crown, a symbol of divine authority and spiritual enlightenment. In esoteric Christianity, the phrase "be wise as serpents and harmless as doves" is no coincidence. It is a coded message referring to this sacred force. But here's what remains hidden. This force, if awakened prematurely or recklessly, can bring chaos, mental instability, and physical illness. Because Kundalini is not just energy, she is pure intelligence, and she rises only when the soul is ready to withstand the fire. So ask yourself, are you prepared for the raw truth, not the romanticized version? Because real awakening begins only after the myths are burned away. The awakening process, beyond bliss and into fire. When Kundalini awakens, it is not like flipping a switch. It is more like lighting a volcano. First comes the tremor, a subtle vibration, a flicker of energy at the base of the spine. You may feel heat surges, involuntary movements, or spontaneous breath changes. Your dreams may become vivid, symbolic, and prophetic. Your body may tremble, your emotions intensify, and suppressed fears rise to the surface. This is not by accident. The serpent does not climb easily. She devours impurities. Each chakra she pierces is a gateway, but also a test. At the heart, she will confront you with attachments and emotional wounds. At the throat, she will challenge your truth and silence. Sell. At the third eye, illusions will shatter, and visions will arise that may terrify or inspire. And at the crown, nothing remains. No ego, no self, only the vast silence of pure consciousness. But here is the truth few teachers reveal. This journey is often marked by intense suffering before peace. Not because the universe is cruel, but because the false must burn before the real can emerge. Dark nights of the soul, spiritual crises, identity collapse, all are part of the sacred fire. It is not a comfortable path. It is not for the curious, only for the courageous. Only for the courageous. Signs of awakening, the sacred and the dangerous. So how do you know if Kundalini has begun to stir within you? You may experience intense heat along the spine, spontaneous body movements, called kriyas, surges of energy, and moments of inexplicable bliss. But there are deeper signs, sudden moments of clarity, where the illusion of separateness vanishes, profound compassion or overwhelming fear with no clear cause, spontaneous insights into past lives or karmic patterns, the collapse of desires that once ruled your life. And then there are the dangerous signs, what ancient texts warned about: insomnia, anxiety, physical trembling, and mental confusion. Sudden disinterest in the material world, leading to social isolation, extreme emotional waves, from ecstasy to despair, visions or voices that can either guide or mislead. Kundalini is a razor's edge. Awaken her without preparation and she can slice through your psyche. Awaken her with devotion, discipline, and surrender, and she will transform you beyond imagination. This is why in ancient times, initiates spent years in preparation, fasting, praying, purifying the body and mind. Because when the serpent rises, nothing false can remain. Why was this secret guarded so fiercely? Why did the sages conceal the deeper teachings behind riddles and parables? The answer is simple. Power without wisdom is destruction. Kundalini energy can heal or harm. When she rises in a pure vessel, she becomes the divine mother, nurturing, awakening, illuminating. But in an unprepared body, she can trigger madness, obsession, or worse, spiritual delusion. Ancient teachers knew this. They taught in secrecy only to those who had proven humility, patience, and discipline. They warned, do not force the awakening, do not chase power. Purify first, desire last. Because the serpent does not care for ego or ambition, she burns both. Today, the world is flooded with superficial guides and instant techniques. But remember this, what is ancient and sacred cannot be rushed. You do not command Kundalini, she commands you. Real-world application. Walking the razor's edge, how then can we prepare? How can we safely walk this ancient path in the modern world? The answer is discipline. Practice grounding meditation daily. Strengthen the body with breathwork and yoga, not to force energy, but to prepare the vessel. Purify the mind, release attachments, heal traumas, forgive, seek silence, and most importantly, surrender. Kundalini is not awakened by force but by readiness. She responds to purity, humility, and devotion. And when she rises in balance, life transforms. Creativity flows endlessly. Intuition sharpens, inner peace deepens beyond words, fear dissolves. But you must walk the razor's edge with reverence. One step forward in wisdom, one step back in humility. The final truth: you do not awaken Kundalini, she awakens you in the end. Here is the hidden truth: you do not awaken Kundalini, she awakens you. She awakens you from the dream of separateness, from the illusion of control, from the prison of ego. The serpent does not rise for the curious, she rises for the devoted, and when she does, she will test every part of you. You will be stripped bare, purified in fire, and reborn in light. And if you emerge from that fire, you will know you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the name, the story, the past. You are awareness itself, infinite, boundless, eternal, and in that knowing you will finally be free. The ancient serpent still sleeps within you, but one day she will stir. When that day comes, will you be ready? If this message resonated with something deep inside you, if you felt even a flicker of that ancient remembrance, then I invite you, not just to watch, but to walk the path. Like this video if it sparked curiosity within you. Subscribe if you seek more hidden truths, ancient wisdom, and practical spiritual guidance. And turn on the notification bell, because here, we do not merely discuss the surface, we dive into the depths. We reveal the secrets few dare to speak. And now I ask you, in the comments below, tell me, what does awakening mean to you? Not from books, not from teachers, but from the whisper you felt inside. Your words may inspire another seeker, and in this circle of seekers we rise together. Until next time, stay curious, stay humble, and always honor the fire within.